How long did it take it to kick over? You're fishing to be. Go on there. Have on your computer where depth chart for our football team you place where on offense and defense? No, sir. I don't. I mean, you don't have one on your email somewhere? Coach, I mean, the radio guy for 5 days. My forward, Bob, he told him that. But he sent us one for theirs, so I got theirs. Okay. I'll forward that to you. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to give you something to drink. I'm going to go down there in Lonesomeville and do it.
Okay. If we lose today, we're going to play tomorrow morning, so we'll have to set in all the night session. We should. I guess we should have set up right there. I guess.
How are you? Doing good. How are the girls?
I think so. They seem pretty relaxed. Some big. All right.
Yeah, I know. That's what it was telling me. Well, that's good. That probably been
No, I did it today.
My bad.
I didn't do it. Our class didn't today. Remember, I get all out of class. Time to get back.
All right, put up the softball thing. Throw that over there. It's about 10 seconds.
upstairs. I'll send it. Can I get you a sheet like this? Right down.
Yeah, I guess if I have to.
I gotta send one upstairs.
Alright, get back to the regular screen.
Boy, that right would be perfect.
Once you get it written, just take it, have one of the boys take it. So that window up there or something, you'll go around the back. It says like offices. You'll run upstairs.
Hey, pull up our portal site and pull up the game. Tell me what you see. No, I'm just trying to test it, see what's going on. Me too. Is it smooth? Is it jittery? What's it doing? Really? All right. We'll do a test here. All right, Simon, throw that. Hold on. When you see a letterhead on a white background, you tell me, okay? See it? That's 5 seconds behind. We're doing great. That's awesome. I'm gonna get on here. You got your sound on? Test 1, 2 for Vicky. Test 1, 2. Awesome. All right, we're good to go. You make an announcement, I guess. Tell them we're going live at 2:15. Yep. All right. What time is it? You should just put it last name. Just put it last name.
Well, I'm almost done now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Jay started naming all that stuff.
What? Shimp.
Last name.
Shimp.
Just put their last name at the bottom.
Yeah, Jay said y'all had numbers.
Summerlin or something. That's why I want you to have your headset on so you can help me out with some numbers and stuff. I don't like this black chain link. It stands out. You can somehow see it. When it's silver, you kind of see through it. That black, looks thicker. That's right.
4, 7, 8.
Change that line. Well, I got 10, 7, 8. Hey, you can keep that one. Just the other one. I gotta get back.
Do you need this one? One that I just copied out?
No, you keep that one. I think it's
Hey, so, where y'all videotaping at? Gotcha. Test. Mine's not.
What? It's not picking up.
It's not what?
It's not showing up right here.
Test 1, 2, 3.
The pink one? Here, look at it and see.
Coach needs that. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. 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 That's working.
Hey, where's that pen? Change that last one to Sydney Chance.
Where?
No, where's Sydney? No, right here. Change that to Sydney Chance.
Huh?
Change that to Sydney Chance.
Right here?
Yeah.
Just mark her out?
Just put Chance. Yeah.
Why?
I stood in line all that way and went left.
I'll bring it.
Ridiculous.
Walk in into the dugout and get you some Gatorade right there. Get you a couple swallows.
It's all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll get some.
Alright. Quarter after, you can start panning the camera around. Yeah, about 3 minutes. You can get on that. Yeah, you need to go before they start anyway. Make sure you fix that fence back.
Where does this go? Not him. Coach. You gotta go back behind. Then go to the back and then take the right door. And then he'll say office.
And go up.
And go up.
Take the stairs up.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, Raider Nation. My name is Brett Johnson. I'm here with Solomon Tillman and DT Christmas and a whole lot of folks from Alma and Bacon County in Columbus, Georgia. Beautiful day, cloudy, slightly cloudy, with the sun popping in and out. We're hoping it's covered by clouds because there's no shade here where we're sitting. We're in Columbus, Georgia at the Elite 8. That's the 2012-2013 GHSA State Finals for all classifications. We are here in it's actually game 4 of the first 4 games by AA schools. We are playing Heard County. The ladies will be announced momentarily, and I will run down the lineups in just a minute. I want to thank you for joining us. I want to give a shout out to Bacon County High School. I think some of the teachers will be tuning in shortly, allowing our students to watch the last 45 minutes or so of class for the day. I hope that they will maybe continue tuning in at some place or point in time. It appears our Lady Raiders are going to be the home team. They are taking the field. And before we begin here in just a moment, let me go and run through these lineups. These lineups and everything we're doing today is sponsored by Five Business Industry and Institution. I'll throw in there with C. Bennett & Johnson Insurance. Mr. David Johnson does a great job supporting our athletics. He was our #1 sponsor for football this year. I want to thank him. Coley's Electric of Alma. Miss Lisa Coley doesn't hesitate to support our youth in our community. Okefenokee Technical College, specifically our Alma campus. I want to thank them for joining in and helping us broadcast and be here today. Also Moore Norman of Alma and FNB South. I want to thank all these to give us the opportunity to be here today to bring this game to you live, broadcasting on the GHSA network. All right, real quick here, we're going to run down our Lady Raider lineup. Ashton Kite will be playing second base for us today. Macy Chansey in center. Caroline Taylor third base today. Abby Boatwright at first. Carly Clements will be our catcher. Paxton Sellers will be starting on the mound. And we're about to get underway here. I'll get back to that lineup in just a moment. Leading off with the Lady Herd is Callie Harrod, number 5. And they're starting a little early, so I apologize making this pregame quick. Starting a few minutes early. Start off with a pitch. They're starting about 15 minutes early. Here comes the pitch 2. The low ball. Once again, Paxton Sellers on the mound. Second pitch high. Don't know a whole lot about this Heard County team. They're ranked #1 in the state right now. That ought to tell you something. These ladies are from North Georgia. They've been hovering around in the top 10 all season, just like our Lady Raiders. Have a foul ball back. Beautiful complex here at the South Commons Sports Complex here in Columbus, Georgia. They built this facility. There's 8 fields here. They're baseball size, but they shorten the field with temporary fences for softball. They built this complex for the '96 Olympics. It's kind of neat to be here in this venue. The football stadium's been here for some time. And we have a low pitch, count 2-2 now. Excuse me, full count. And we have a hit to the shortstop. Madison Taylor loads it up, fires in to Abby Boatwright for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down for the Lady Raiders. Once again, it kind of caught us off guard here, starting a little early, so hope you are tuning in with us. Bacon County versus Herd, and they'll have a swinging at the first pitch, and Carter comes over from right field. Courtney makes the play, defensive play, and that's one thing our girls have known for is their defense, along with some hitting, but we are a pretty sound and solid defensive team. We come up here last year in the Elite 8, and our defense kind of let us down those 2 games. We had a couple key errors that allowed the opposite teams to score some runs, and we're here on a mission this year. Prove we belong. Nice pitch there, just a little low, I'm assuming. Now our view, folks, I'll go ahead and be honest with you. I'm literally off to the side of first base, so we're not behind home plate. I won't be able to judge the pitches like I normally would sitting behind home plate. Our camera is positioned out in right field, over the right fielder's right shoulder. It's a good looking pitch there. I don't know if it had to be inside or out, one or the other, but the height was just right. This Heard County team beat Westminster last week in the second round of the state playoffs. Swept them in 2 games. Paxton comes to the plate here. And the ball swung and hit, base hit to left field. And Kaylee Anderson scoops it up, tosses it in to the shortstop. These girls are no doubt here to swing the bat. That ball high. We see Carly here coming up, staring down. Again, I don't have a lot of information on this team other than have a pretty good record, and they are the #1 seed, or #1 team ranked in the state. We have a fly ball out of play. Once again, if you're just now joining us, they did start about 15 minutes earlier than we were anticipating. Apologize for that. Have a high pitch there. We got 2 balls and 1 strike here. On this, the 4th batter, cleanup batter, Jordan Watson, number 16. And she whips one to the shortstop up the middle. Want to get the ball in quickly. And we're going to have a stand-up double by number 16. Hurd County, we got to get something going here. Runners at second and third now. 2 outs. We're here in the top of the first. Our Lady Raiders versus Hurd County. What's that mascot? All right, we have the 5th batter in the lineup coming up. This is Smith, and she hits the ball high and deep to left field, and Kaylee Anderson makes a sliding catch on her knees. Great defensive effort there by the Lady Raiders in this first inning, as the score is 0-0 as we prepare to move to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Once again, if you're just joining us, we're getting started here a little bit early. Game time was set for 2:30, and they started at 2:15. We want to thank our sponsors, C. Bennett & Johnson, Kaylee's Electric, and Okefenokee Technical College for being a part of this and allowing us to come here to this really great venue here in Columbus, Georgia, as our Lady Raiders have qualified once again for the Elite 8. We won the coin toss to be the home team here in this first game, so our Lady Raiders will be batting here in the bottom of the first. Number 16, the cleanup batter, Watson, earlier is now, she's going to be the pitcher for the Hurd County Bears. Kite is going to lead us off for the Lady Raiders. Kite led off the second game of the second round last week. We were up in Monticello. She led off that game with a home run. I'd sure like to see something like this here. Here comes that first pitch. And it's low and looks pretty hard. I don't know why in the world they're expecting her to bunt. They didn't scout us out very well. She's going to swing the bat, folks, I promise you. And that pitch is coming in there pretty fast. This pitcher, she's probably close to 6 foot, standing on the mound, very tall. And we're going to have to have a quicker bat than that to catch up to that fastball. We're quickly down 1-2 in the count. That ball low. Good eye by Ashton. Count 2-2. Bottom of the first. And she swings and hits it to the third baseman, and she is thrown out. Just a routine play there. Gives her a little confidence getting the bat on the ball. I know these girls are face pitching that's this fast. Just takes a time or two maybe to get used to it here. Coming to the plate is Macy Chansey, our center fielder, junior. Macy has a lot of speed. We'll get her on base. We got 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah. Since we have sister papers and I was coming, they decided to have me shoot pictures of bacon.
And she takes that pitch just inside, it looks like, for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I did. They play another one at 9.
And she swings and dribbles one off to down the left side of the infield there, foul. Count 2-2. And fouls one off again. Ball was close to being fair. Bottom of the first here, score 0-0 as the Lady Raiders threw up a lot of no runs in the first inning through 5 batters. Macy Chansey here, and she swings, ball goes up the middle to the second baseman. She makes a nice defensive play, number 2 for the Lady Bears, Miss Raines. I'm going to do my best to call out these names for these young ladies. They've deserved it, they've earned it, both teams, the Heard County Bears. And if I have any folks from Heard County viewing, I want to welcome you. Coach Duck, I'm hoping you got some help getting this thing set up in my classroom today as year 7. Got a ball inside there. Another ball low. I guarantee you they've scouted Caroline out. They know that not to give her much meat over the plate. And 4 straight pitches, she's going to take her base. That's no surprise. With 2 outs, they're going to walk Caroline here. Pretty much an intentional. Number 1 comes to the plate for our Lady Raiders, Abby Boatwright, who has a bit of power as well. Another senior, as well as Caroline, who's on first base. And 16 comes to the plate. Abby swings and fouls the ball off out of play. Count 0-1. And if you can't tell, there's other games going on around us. Abby hits one right down the left field line. Out of play. How's he doing? Pete. Count count 0-2 on Abby. And she takes an outside pitch. Count 1-2. And she fights another one off her fist. You know, with softball's a little different from baseball. These gals can throw that thing all day long. So it's when you work in a count, you think you're working that pitch count and getting that pitcher's throwing pitch after pitch after pitch. But it might tire down. There's a foul ball there. Doesn't work the same as in baseball. These girls don't really have a pitch count. So she's fighting off so she can get a pitch to hit. And I change up, and she hits it down the left field line. The left fielder comes in, makes a great catch. And we go up four come to the plate with 3 outs. No runs are scored here, and the first inning is over. And this, the first game for the Lady Raiders, is we're the home team versus Heard County Bears. I want to thank C. Bennett and Johnson for their sponsorship. They're helping us to be here today. I want to thank Cody's Electric of Alma. And I also want to thank Okefenokee Technical College. For sponsoring this and helping us be here today to broadcast and bring this to you. Once again, my name is Brent Johnson. I'm along here with Solomon Tillman and DT Christmas, 2 of my broadcast video production students from Bacon County High School, broadcasting live on the GHSA network. I want to thank our Superintendent Phil Murphy, our Principal Teresa Sermons, and Athletic Director and Head Football Coach Bobby Johns for giving us the opportunity to be here as well, to be able to support not only these young ladies but other athletics as well, and other activities being broadcast over this portal. We're about to begin top of the second inning here. 0-0. Heard County versus our Lady Raiders. Again, Heard County coming in as the #1 team in this, by AJC. I think we're ranked 7th. Good pitch by Paxton. Right over the plate. Number 12 comes to the plate for Heard County. Number 12 is Alyssa Bishop. She's going to take another pitch for strike. Count is quickly 0-2. This the leadoff batter at the top of the second. Another foul ball out of play. Count still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for number 12. First strikeout for Paxton. Number 2, Alexis Raines comes to the plate. Paxton delivers. And it's high pitch and pulled way out of play there left over the fans from Heard County. And 1 out here, top of the second. Score 0-0. All right, count here. 2-1 on Rains. A big cut. Foul ball back to the backstop. Paxton Setter's a sophomore. Paxton sort of got broke in last year as a freshman. He got to pitch a few innings here, which I said then on the radio last year on the internet with Shane Bennett commentating that this would be great experience for her. And what do you know, we're back here, and I think she should have a lot of confidence. Count 2-2. And strike 3 on Rains. That's 2 strikeouts this inning. So maybe what we can hope for is the latter part of their lineup just isn't quite the same as the top. And a swing and a miss by number 6, Madison Whitehead. If the Lady Raiders were to win this game, we will play tonight at approximately 7:45 against the winner of Vidalia Wesleyan. And the pitch, ball high. Count 1-2. If we were to lose, we wouldn't play again until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning against the loser of Vidalia and Wesleyan. A lot of momentum comes anytime you play in a double elimination tournament. A lot of momentum comes off of giving you the first victory. Have a foul ball out of play. Stay out of that loser's bracket as long as you can. I'll be talking about that bracket as the game goes on. All right, Whitehead at the plate. Count is 2-2. See another strikeout here. And we have a ball hit to the third baseman. She takes her time and throws her out. 3-3 down there for the Lady Raiders. That's what we like to see. To end the top of the second inning. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we are back. Here in the bottom of the second. Carly Clements to lead off. And she gets the ball right down the right field line. Right down the right field line, and she's going to get a stand. She picks a circles a long ways around first base, but comes back. We have a pinch runner here. Bears. It's number 9, Sweat. And we have a bunt down the first base line, and she's going to be safe at second base. And the sacrifice, Paxton does her job. Having a little bit of technical difficulty on our end, not your end, hopefully. Salva and I are having trouble communicating with one another here. Getting a little buzz in our ear. Not sure exactly what's going on. All right, let me find ourselves in the lineup. Madison Taylor up to the plate, number 19, and she hits one back to the pitcher. It's going to hold the runner, and she goes, and she's going to be sliding safe. So we do have 2 outs. We'll have a runner on third base in scoring position. Number 2, Kaylee Anderson, comes to the plate. We do have a runner on third, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Kelly swings at a high pitch. Probably been ball 1. Would have been ball 1. Counts 0-2 on Kaylee. And a weak swing there by Kaylee Anderson, as she's just a little unsure about that pitch. That ends the bottom of the second, and that threat by Bacon County, as we had a runner move to third base on some sacrifices. Once again, I want to thank C. Bennett & Johnson, Cody's of Alma, and Okefenokee Technical College for sponsoring us being here today, as well as Merle Norman and First National Bank of Alma, helping us have the opportunity to be here, bring this game to you live on the GHSA network. We're going to move to the top of the third inning now. Score 0-0 as the Lady Raiders are facing the Heard County Bears. I'm going to take a short break and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back here in the top of the third inning. First pitch, ball high. Number 17, Jasmine Cook. That's not it. Got a ball hit deep to right field. And Courtney Carter is there to make the play as she knocks the fence down to catch it, but she makes the catch before making contact with the fence. No harm there for the first out of the inning. That ball was hit rather deep, the opposite field by Cook. And I think we're back to the top of the lineup here with number 5, Head. I didn't call her name earlier, and I'm sorry. Callie Head. And she flies one to center field, and the ball falls in. They got to call it. Nobody's covering second base, So we're going to have a stand-up double. Everybody just kind of stood around there looking at the ball. This is one of them no-man land balls. Someone's got to call it and make the play. But it appeared that there was, between the second, short, and center, they were waiting on each other to make the play. But anyway, the ball hits safely, and they have a 1 out with runner on second. Number 2 batter, Jasmine Jacobs. Number 3 comes to the plate. Count quickly 0-1 with a foul ball.
I wanted a lot, but she didn't put a lot in. Austin Williams got the same one as me, but he's got "Are You Serious" on the back. I like that. Miss was the one that did it.
Count 1-2. All right, count 1-2. All right, ball low. Another ball low here. Got a runner at second base, 1 out. Got a foul ball out of play. Anytime you have a foul ball here, these fields are relatively close. A lot of folks here watching all of these games. Walking back, you have to be careful when the ball goes out of play. If you hear the horn going off behind me, I have a walk here. Not sure who's playing, but some home runs are being hit. All right, we're going to have a pinch runner for number 3. Number 4 comes in for Heard County, Summerlin. Number 4. And Paxton to the plate. I'm gonna give a shout out to my buddy Matt Peavy listening in. Give me some tips on my volume. That's the technical issue we've been having a little bit here with our headsets, but we think we got it ironed out. Matt's one of our assistant coaches on our varsity football team and was head coach played a large role in our JV. And a high fly ball to center field makes the catch. Get the ball in quickly, hold the runner to third base. However, there's only 1 out. We have a runner at third for Heard County. Excuse me, we have 2 outs now. Runner at third. Once again, I want to thank all those of you that are joining us from Alma, Bacon County, and possibly from Heard County. Give a shout out to our students back at Bacon County High School, maybe throughout our whole system, for joining in. as our Lady Raiders play their first game here in the Elite Eight in Columbus, Georgia. And Paxton makes the throw. We're going to give that young lady the base here as she sneaks halfway down, trying to tempt Carly to throw her out at second. That's number 4, running the bases, Summerlin. So we have runners now at second and third with 2 outs here. Good looking pitch, must have been a slightly outside. Again, the angle we're sitting at here, me and Solomon are down the first base line, nearly even with first base, as DT on the camera is in right field. Count is 3-1 here. Only reason we'd want to load the bases here is to have a touch out at home if need be. Oh, it's a good looking pitch. However, it's a ball. That is going to load the bases. That's their pitcher, number 16. They're going to have a runner for her. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Number 11 comes to the plate, Tiffany Smith. Pinch runner number 1, Parks. All right, Smith comes to the plate for Heard County and Paxton. Another good looking pitch, however, just a bit high. Once again, we got started here just a little bit early, about 2:15 instead of 2:30. Those of you that are joining us, we are in the top of the 3rd inning. There's no score. Ball is low and easy out there attacking third base as the ball was a high chopper. Caroline Taylor, runner had no choice but to run. She couldn't tag her out, so she tagged third base nonetheless. No damage done, even though we loaded the bases. We head now to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're going to take a short break and tidy up a few things. But once again, I want to thank you for joining us here in Columbus, Georgia, as our Lady Raiders compete here in the Elite Eight. This year in AA, not single A. So we'll see how things turn out this year. Last year we went 2 and home. A lot of momentum can be gained by winning this first game of this series. And once again, I'll talk a little bit more about the brackets later on in this game. But we're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back here heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. There's no score. Our Lady Raiders are coming to bat. And Courtney Carter is going to lead us off here, our right fielder, senior. And she takes strike 1. Courtney is a great defensive player. Tremendous arm strength from the outfield. Plays right and center field at times. And she hits one down the right field line foul. Her offense comes in spurts, it seems. Had a couple nice hits last week in the 2nd round versus Monticello. And swinging strike 3. Ball is dropped, but she tosses her out at first base. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this pitcher for Heard County is, I could see where she could be rather dominant. Very tall, throws the ball pretty hard. I know we've only covered 6 to 10, maybe 8 or 10 games this year. She's definitely the hardest throwing pitcher I've seen us face. Now, she may not be the hardest pitcher that we face, but the hardest pitcher I've seen us face. Number 16 there on the mound for Heard County Bears. We're back to the top of our lineup as Ashton Kite comes to the plate, our second baseman. And she pumps one in there for strike. Count 1-1. And we have a foul ball here. Out of play. And we have a ball low. Count 2-2 now. And we have a base hit. It's got to drop down. No, center fielder comes in and makes a nice play. The infield on this field is very large. The dirt goes back. Again, this is a baseball field, diamond, with shortened bases for a softball, and a shortened field, a temporary field. Initially, I just knew that ball was going to drop, but the center fielder made a great play. We have 2 outs here. Bottom of the 3rd inning, no score. And Macy Chansey, our center fielder, comes to the plate. And she is quickly has 1 strike and 1 ball. Ball is low, gets past the catcher. 2 balls and 1 strike. All right, the count's 3-1 now to Macy. Maybe she can draw a walk here. Has a lot of speed on the base path. And she swings the next pitch, and the ball's hit shallow right. Center fielder or right fielder gets underneath it and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Raiders as we head to the top of the 4th inning now. No score. This is listed as game 4 on the docket. There's 3 other games being played by AA opponents. I want to thank C. Bennett and Johnson, Mr. David Johnson there in Alma, one of our sponsors, allowing us to be here today, as well as Miss Lisa Coley at Coley's Electric of Alma, and Okefenokee Technical College of Waycross and our own Alma campus. Encourage you to go by and visit those 2 vendors for insurance and then other for electrical supplies, and then OTC can get you trained up with a lot of different it's my former employer. I taught there nearly 9 years. Very proud to say that. They got a lot of good people working there and a lot of good things going on. If you need a new skill or trade, I encourage you to go by and talk to one of their representatives and get more information, as well as Merle Norman of Alma and FNB South. All right, we're getting ready here, top part of the 4th inning. Our Lady Raiders taking on the Heard County Bears. Other games going on right now is Jeff Davis from our region playing Bremen, Harlem playing Dade County, Vidae and Wesleyan are the other couple games being played. Paxton Sellers, sophomore for Lady Raiders, on the mound for this first game. Pumps in a strike, making the count 0-2. She has pitched very well. First inning they had and the last inning they got a couple runners on. But she's pitched out of it very well, has 2 strikeouts. And a swing and a miss by number 12 for her 3rd strikeout of the game, Alyssa Bishop. Number 2 comes to the plate, Alexis Raines. Have an official timeout here. I think they got need to get some stuff cleaned up there in the dugout of the Heard County Bears. I think they got some stuff laying there in the doorway they don't like. If you like softball, folks, this is the place to be. With single A classification here, double A. 3A, 4A school, 5A school, all classifications are here these 3 days. 8 schools representing in each classification. You can do the math. Count 0-2 quickly again. Ball low. Count 2-2. All right. Raines takes the count to full with 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. No score. And she works a walk. It's like Madison Whitehead coming to the plate, number 6. And she swings base hit to left field. Kaylee Anderson scoops it up, gets it to the shortstop, Madison Taylor, and she then tosses it to our pitcher. So we have 1st and 2nd now with 1 out. Got a little something going here for the Heard County Bears. It's like number 17 coming to the plate, Jasmine Cook. Need a strikeout pop up. And a ball inside. Carly quickly gets it back to the pitcher. Paxton appears to be a little frustrated with what's happening. She slaps her glove there on her hip. She comes to the plate. Count 2-0. I have a timeout here by Coach Tyre. Once again, I want to thank those of you that are joining in. Last week we had a little difficulty in the second round when we was in Monticello broadcasting from audio and video. But we are enjoying the luxury of 4G technology here in Columbus, Georgia, one of just a handful of locations in Georgia that you can get full 4G downloads and uploads. So we're hoping that I'm not getting very many texts here of complaints, so I'm hoping everyone's watching things smoothly as we are broadcasting off a mini MiFi from Columbus, Georgia, here at the Elite 8, the 2012-2013 GHSA State Finals. And we are top of the 4th, 2 on, 1 out for the Lady Bears. Count is 2-1 on Jasmine Cook. Count's going to be 3-1.
Get ready!
Paxton gets the second strike, bringing the count to full. Need a swing and a miss here, folks. And we get a ball hit back to the pitcher as she turns and goes to first for the sure out without any hesitation. So now we have runners at second and third with 2 outs. A little bit better situation. However, we will return to the top of the line out with number 5, Callie Harrod. It's a good-looking pitch there. I'm not sure if inside, outside, but it was definitely the right height. Count 1-0. The leadoff batter, Harrod, for the Lady Bears. And we have a pop fly, stay fair. Almost a great play by Abby Boatwright off the tip of her glove, right 6 feet from us. That would have been a great play to end this inning, without a doubt. But what that does is gives this team one more opportunity here to see another pitch. Now we have the umpires here meeting. Not sure what they're discussing, but we're ready for play now. Once again, we have the leadoff batter, Harrod, at the plate. Top of the fourth, 2 on, second and third, 2 outs. Nearly was out of the inning by a pop foul, but she will see another pitch. And the ball is outside. Counts 2-1 now. And we have a ball hit sharply down the left field line, out of play in foul territory. And the pitch is low. Counts 3-2 now. Full count, 2 on, 2 outs. Top of the fourth. And that's ball high. We did have a space to put her, but again, just inches a while ago from being out of this inning. Extends it to one more batter. Number 3, Jasmine Jacobs. She had a single earlier in the game. And Paxton comes to the plate. And we have a fly ball in the left field. Kaylee Anderson calls it, squeezes, 3 outs. Once again, the Lady Raiders avoid giving up any runs with bases loaded here. Top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. All right, we're back here heading to the bottom of the fourth innings with a 0-0 score between our Lady Raiders and the Heard County Bears. We have a really good crowd here, and we always travel well, Bacon County. Fans, a lot of parents, administrator, Miss Teresa Sermons, our principal, is here. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, but we're so proud of her and what she's accomplished these last 9 months as she has been battling cancer. It come about very suddenly, the beginning of this first of this year, back in January, February. Didn't look real good, and I won't go into any more detail than that, other than the fact that she was given a clean bill of health through and through just 2 days ago, and we're so thankful to that, and thankful for those of you that have remembered her in her prayers and your thoughts, and continue to do so as she continues to run our school at a very high level. That's Principal Teresa Sermons. All right, we're here. Caroline Taylor takes to the plate. For our Lady Raiders. That's the first strike she's seen. She saw 4 straight balls. She had 4 straight balls. Her first at bat, basically a 4-pitch walk. Now the count's quickly 1-2. As I'm sure she's thinking, well, looks like she may be going to give me a pitch. She's getting ready to swing. After the first 2 pitches, the last at bat, she realized that she wasn't going to give her anything. She just sort of sat back and waited for the walk. But now she swings at that pitch hard up the middle, base hit by Caroline Taylor. Lead us off here, number 17, a senior. So proud of Caroline as I am all these young ladies, but she already knows what she's going to do next year. She's accepted a scholarship, academics, and athletic scholarship at Mercer University. I know her parents are extremely proud, as we are, of her. She wanted to be a pharmacist, and that's the school that's going to make her that, and she's going to get to play some ball at the same time. Abby Boatwright comes to the plate. And Abby hits one to the pitcher. And I'm going to have to make an embarrassing correction right now, as I've been given a quick note. I'm going to blame it on Solomon because I think he told me the Bears early on. But it is the Heard County Braves, and I'm terribly sorry. No disrespect for that. I will try to get it right from now on, especially those of you tuning in from Heard County. It's the Heard County Braves, not the Bears. Big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. All right, Carly Clements comes to the plate. Carly clobbered one last week, a 3-run home run, helped us in our victory over Monticello in the first game of that 3-game series, 2 out of 3. Counts 3-0. Count 3-1 now. She takes a strike. Carly Clements, our senior catcher. All right, we're going to have another walk here. Got runners on first and second. I have to think we'll get a courtesy runner here for our senior catcher, who's playing with a lot of heart. She's playing with an injury around her midsection. Not sure exactly what it is, but hurts to breathe, much less run, throw, catch, and swing a bat. Number 9, Sweat's going to come in and run the bases. First and second for the Lady Raiders. 1 out. And Paxton Sellers, number 10, comes to the plate. And she hits one back to the shortstop. Our runners quickly get back so they're not doubled up. Very heads-up play by our base runners. I want to give a quick shout out to my Friday night partner in crime, Mr. Lance Wade, as he's listening in. I guess he's giving me some props through text, as he is a commentator for our Bacon County Red Raider varsity football team. All right, we have one ball and one strike now. And a swing and a miss on Madison Taylor, shortstop. Have a ball high there. Once again here, first and second, bottom of the fourth inning. 2 outs. And a change up. She gets around on it very quickly, hits that ball out of play. Thank you for joining us again here in Columbus, Georgia for the Elite Eight. Ball fouled again, stopped by the Heard County coach. Tossed back into the pitcher. Hopefully our broadcast is running smooth. She lifts one into left center field. The left fielder comes in, squeezes, makes the 3rd out. Another great defensive inning for the Braves. As we go to the top of the 5th, score 0-0. We'll take a short break and be right back with a word for our sponsors. Okay, we're back here heading to the top of the 5th inning. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, C. Bennett and Johnson Insurance of Alma, Cosley's Electric of Alma, and Okefenokee Technical College of Waycross and of our Alma campus, as well as Morrill Norman and FMB South for giving us, helping give us the opportunity to be here. Top of the 5th, score 0-0. Paxton Sellers, the pitcher for the Lady Raiders. Have a pop fly coming right at me in play. Ball was very catchable. Not sure exactly. I know the fence was close. That's always in the back of any player's mind. Ball low there. Number 14, Anna Shellnut. I don't think I've called her name today. Apologize for that. Number 14, Anna Shellnut from the Heard County Braves is in the 3 slot. And she pops this one up to the left side of the field. And there's that foul ball caught by Caroline. This time, ball stays in. I had a little help from the wind there. And 1 down. Anytime you can catch that ball in fair territory for an out, it's great for a defense. All right, pitcher Watson, number 16, comes to the plate. Oh, and a swing and a miss. What a great pitch by Paxton. Ball is high, another foul ball. Carly is hustling over, and it will be out of play. Count quickly 0-2 though. With one out, no on. Top of the 5th inning, score is 0-0. Broadcasting live from Columbus, Georgia in the 2012-2013 GHSA State Softball Finals. They're being played today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Hopefully we'll be around till Saturday. This is a double elimination tournament between 8 Class AA schools. Those schools are Jeff Davis, Bremen, Harlem, Dade, Vidalia, Wesleyan, Bacon, and Hurd. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for number 16. Wow, what an out by Paxton Sellers, who is pitching a gem. I know we've gotten to a little bit of trouble here and there, but that's her 4th strikeout of the day of the cleanup hitter and pitcher for the Hurd County Braves. And Tiffany Smith comes to the plate. First team that scores, folks, is the way it's looking like. And I hope I didn't jinx our team by saying that, but it's a good, solid defensive and pitching game that's going on. And a high swing and a miss. Count quickly again to 0-2. Of course, their girls have done a good job of working the count. Back to full. We have a high pitch, same pitch she just swung at, but she didn't go for that one. And a ball fouled straight back out of play. That's a lazy change up there. Count 2-2. Again, she's working that count. And we're back to full again. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th inning. Score 0-0. Smith the batter. And we have a ball hit foul on the left field line. Out of play. We're here at South Common Sports Complex in Columbus, Georgia. If you've never been here, it's a really nice complex built for the Olympics, so I'm told, for the '96 Olympics in Atlanta. The football stadium or Coliseum has been here for some time, but this is a very nice complex. They have, I believe they have 6 fields here total with a stadium field. Very nice, and we're going to, once again, number 11 for the Braves has drew a walk. I just mentioned that earlier. Paxton's gotten an 0-2 count on several of their batters, but those batters have been able to work between the batter and the umpire, able to work a count back to full and get a walk. So Bishop comes to the plate, number 12. And we have a soft fly ball to shortstop. She squeezes it for the 3rd out of the inning. Once again, no runs scored for the Hurd County Braves. And our Lady Raiders will come to bat in the bottom half of the 5th. And we'll be back in just a moment after a short break. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Score 0-0 as our Lady Raiders come to the plate. Kaylee Anderson is the batter, number 2, our left fielder. And she lays down a bunt. It's dribbled down the first base line, foul. Just foul. Once again, if our Lady Raiders defeat Heard County, they will play again this evening at 7:45 approximately. If we are defeated, we won't play again until tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. With this being a double elimination, ball low there, we are guaranteed 2 games. We will be bringing you live on the GHSA network at least 2 games, hopefully more, depending on the outcome of today. She pops one up and sent to the pitcher. She squeezes it for out 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, coming to the plate now, number 12, Courtney Carter. Courtney struck out earlier. This is her second at bat. And she zips one to the second baseman, and if she runs hard, she's going to be safe. What a play. What a play by Courtney. Hits it hard to the second baseman. She had to adjust to her left. Ball goes just behind her about 6 feet, but the hustle is what made Courtney. And I say this, and she would agree, she's not the fastest kid on the field, but she hustled her way. Courtney's going to remain on the base path as Ashton Kite comes up. Got a little something going here with 1 out, bottom of the 5th. One swing of the bat here and put us up 2-0. And ball is hit deep to right field. But right fielder settles under it for the out. Strike here. Macy Chansey, number 11, our center fielder. Got 2 outs, 1 on, first base. And she rips it down the left field line to the third baseman. She tosses it over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Raiders. Once again, a very good defensively played game, defensive game by both teams, and pretty good pitching. And Paxton's pitching one of the best games I've seen her pitch, and doing a great job. So could come down to the, once again, who scores first or who doesn't make the mistake, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, C. Bennett and Johnson. Coley's of Alma and Okefenokee Technical College. As well as Merle Norman of Alma and FNB South. I want to thank our friends at these businesses and that one institution of higher education for giving us the opportunity, helping us give the opportunity to be here to broadcast live on the GHSA network through Play On Sports. My name is Brent Johnson. I am the broadcast video production as well as engineering instructor at Bacon County High School. I'm here with Solomon Tillman, sophomore from Bacon County High School in my program, as well as DT Christmas, a senior on the camera. And we're just happy to be here. All right, here we go here in the top of the 6th inning. 5th went rather quickly. Top of the 6th, no runs. A swing and a miss here by number 2, Alexis Raines. Got the bottom 3 in the lineup here. Love to go 3 up, 3 down. We have a ball sharply hit to third. She makes a play. Foul. Called by the home plate umpire. This being the state finals, or final round of the state playoffs. We have 3 umpires on the field today. Count 0-2. Once again, get 0-2 on another runner, another batter. Let's see if we can close this one out. Oh, another good-looking pitch. Another good-looking pitch. Must have been just outside. Count 1-2. Strike 3 swinging there on number 2, Raines, for the 5th strikeout of the day by Paxton. Whitehead comes to the plate. Slow pitch, back, hit right back to Paxton. She makes the nice, easy play to the first baseman. 2 up, 2 down here. Top of the 6th inning. Big game for both teams, as I mentioned earlier. Anytime you can win the first game in a double elimination tournament, especially with 8 or fewer teams, is huge for both schools. Gives you a lot of momentum. That's 1 game less that you're in the losers brackets if you don't go undefeated. And folks, 3 wins in a row will get our Lady Raiders in the finals for the championship. All right, another swing and a miss here. Count 1-1. 2 outs. No on. No runs. Top of the 6th. Another swing and a miss here by 17. Jasmine Cook. What a game by Paxton Settlers, a sophomore here for Bacon County Lady Raiders. Count 2-2 now. All right, we have another ball dribbled to the third baseman with a quick hop. But what a play by our third baseman and a dig by our first baseman. 2 important seniors on this team. Senior leaders, Abby Boatwright, Caroline Taylor, for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Once again, a great defensive showing by our Lady Raiders. As we move to the bottom half of the 6th inning, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Caroline Taylor up to the plate. Number 17 for the Lady Raiders. In a 3 slot. This is our chance right here. Taylor, Boatwright, and Clements coming to the plate. Folks, I think 1 run can do it. 1 run can do it. We're 3 outs away from a 1-run victory if we can get 1 across the plate. Very important inning here. We have 3 sluggers coming up. It's Excuse me. We have a real good good pitcher on the mound here as well. For the Heard County Braves, number 16. I was just told during the break here, this young lady is a freshman. And she have a foul ball get out of play there, and it does. As a freshman, and maybe the camera doesn't do her justice, but she is a very tall, athletic softball player that has a lot of room to grow. So I know they're excited about her being as young as she is here on the mound today. All right, Caroline Taylor. And she's going to lift one into left field. And it does come down. Caroline hit 21 home runs last year, folks. 21. She couldn't sneak around anybody this year. I think she's got 8 or 9 on the year this year because she's had so many walks, so many intentional walks and pitch arounds. And she takes ball 2. Count's going to be 2-2. Broke the state record last year. Held it at one moment for a few days. There's ball 3. And another young lady up in North Georgia broke that record again, hitting 23 for the season. Anywhere around the plate, Caroline can hit it 200 to 275 feet. And she rips another one down the left field line. A little surprised that she's pitching it as close to the plate as she is to her. However, she does have some protection behind her with Carly and Abby Boatwright. These girls not only hit for power, but they hit for average. So here we go. We got full count. And she pitches it right down the middle for a base hit. A big hop over the third baseman's head. She rounds first with a leadoff hit here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
That's all we need, base hits.
All right, we got some folks on their feet now here beside us. All right, Carly Clements comes to the plate. Carly hit a big home run last week. And takes the first pitch for strike inside, I guess. Count 0-1. Bottom of the 6th. Got our leadoff batter on. Caroline Taylor on number 17 on first base. Carly Clements at the plate. And she attempts a bunt, which really would have caught them completely off guard. And I'm sorry, I've done it again. Abby Boatwright is batting. My man Solomon, you're going to have to start helping me out, I reckon, next to me. I'm used to Carly hitting behind Caroline in the past few lineups, but it is Abby Boatwright. Number 1 with Carly on deck. Timeout by Coach Tyre there to talk to his ladies, make sure they got everything in order here. The signs and signals are all on the same page. It could be a huge bottom half of the inning here. Once again, I think one run could do it as well as the defensive game this has been. She takes pitch outside. Counts 1-2. And we have a pop fly in the infield to the third baseman. She squeezes it for out number 1. So we now have 1 out, 1 on. Now number 15, Carly Clements, comes to the plate as she traditionally squats down, grabs her handful of dirt before she goes to the batter's box. gets ready, settles in. And she swings a line drive into right field. We're going to have Caroline rounding second, and she is going to go to third base on the throw. She is safe. Safe at third base. Carly Clements with a double into second on the throw. We now have 2 runners on, second and third, 1 out. What a play by Carly Clements. I think that's the second time she's hit it down the right field line for a base hit in this game. Have an excellent opportunity here for the Lady Raiders. We're going to have a pinch runner here, number 9, Sweat, coming in for our catcher, and hopefully hero Carly Clements, as we still have 1 out. All right, Paxton, number 10, Paxton Sellers, the pitcher for the Lady Raiders, is coming up with an opportunity. She's already pitching a dandy. Opportunity to knock a run or 2 in here to give herself the win. Critical time here offensively for us and as well defensively for them as their coach is talking to their young ladies. Crucial game 1 here in this double elimination tournament of 8 teams in the Elite 8, the 2012-13 GHSA State Softball Finals for Double A. Last year we competed in the Single A tournament. All right, here we go. Paxton steps in. All right, 1 out, 2 on, second and third, ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the 6th inning. And there's a ball off she fisted it off her bat. First pitch goes right back to the pitcher. For the second out of the inning. So quickly we're here with 2 outs, 2 on. With Madison Taylor, sophomore shortstop for the Lady Raiders. Here comes the pitch. Ball is low and it's a strike. Low and fastball. Excellent opportunity here for the Lady Raiders. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. 2 outs, 2 on. Ball high. 1-1's the count. And the pitch. Ball high. Count's going to be 2-1 with a base open. They're more likely to not pitch right over the plate. Takes another pitch, count 3-1. Taylor walks. Anderson will come to the plate. Started off this inning with a base hit by Caroline Taylor. Ball low. She's going to take her base. Load the bases once again for the Lady Raiders, the second time of the game. This inning started with a single by Caroline Taylor. Then there was an out by Boatwright, and then a double in the right field line by Clements, which moved her to second. Taylor to third. Had an out since by pitcher Paxton. Have a walk by Madison Taylor. So we have bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, score 0-0. Kaylee Anderson with a chance. She takes ball 1. And the pitch. And there's a strike. Well, one thing we haven't seen, I hadn't even talked about, is I'd take a pass ball right now. But this pitcher stays around the plate. I think she's only thrown maybe 1 or 2 balls near the dirt. And we have a hit right back to the pitcher for the 3rd out of the inning. And Heard County Braves have a great defensive effort as they load the bases and don't allow us to score. We head to the top of the 7th. Score 0-0. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, C. Bennett & Johnson Insurance, Coley Electric of Alma, and Okefenokee Technical College for giving us the opportunity to be here and broadcast these Lady Raiders as we are here live in Columbus, Georgia, in the Elite Eight. A great defensive struggle by these two teams. It's come down here to the last inning, potentially last inning. Top of the 7th, as the Herd will bring some batters from the top of their lineup here. I can't see the number of the batter that's coming up at this moment, but we've had a great defensive game so far, and we need this to continue to the top half of the 7th inning as number 5 comes to the plate. As I thought, Callie Harrod, the leadoff batter. They've got the top of their lineup coming up here in the top of the 7th inning. And here comes the pitch. And she rips one into left center. That ball's going to go to the fence. Macy gets it in quickly to the second baseman, but it is a stand-up double by the leadoff hitter as she goes down and gets a low fastball, takes it to left center. Well, that's just what the doctor ordered for them, as our Lady Raiders meet at the mound here real quickly. It seems that when we've gotten in scoring position just as they just have here, we've had pop-ups that help get us out of the innings with them, as well as how we've done the same with them. What we can't afford is another hit just like that one. We have a strike on the inside corner there. We need a strikeout. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Actually, a ground ball to third base. I want to try to keep that runner at second base at all costs. And she's... All right, the ball is hit sharply to the second baseman, or excuse me, the shortstop, Madison Taylor. She attempts to throw the runner. She's able to hold her. It's really good. It could be a good thing here, as she doesn't attempt to make the throw to first, which have been the easy out. She attempts to throw the ball to second base, which holds the runner there. Although we didn't get an out, we preserve the force at third base. So we have first and second, no outs. Top of the 7th. Their number 3 batter, Shelnut, comes to the plate. And our Lady Raiders are coming in as if they're going to bunt, but I see no indication from these Lady Braves that they're going to be bunting. They're swinging the bat. Both teams have had opportunities to score, but just some great defensive plays and good pitching has got both teams out of these innings with bases loaded and 2 on and 1 on. And she does lay down the bunt. And she is safe, and she's going to attempt to run home. We have a safe. Everybody's safe everywhere. I don't really know how they're going to score. I don't know how they're going to score any of this. I'm not sure if there's an error here at first. It was an awfully close play. The ball gets away from Kite, who's covering first as the ball was hit. She's visibly upset. Lady Raiders are going to have to settle down. They're just going to have to settle down here as a run has crossed the board. Score is 1-0. The unfortunate thing is there's no outs. Runners are now at second and third with no outs. And the cleanup batter and pitcher, number 16, has an opportunity, just as Paxton did earlier, to take advantage of, winning this game for herself. As the play unfolded at first base, Coach wisely sent his Lady Brave from third to home, scoring their run. And wisely, I think we placed this batter on base. Number 16, their pitcher. We're going to get a courtesy runner once again. As Coach Tyre comes to the middle of the diamond, once again to kind of settle these girls down. It's just one of them plays earlier where there really wasn't a major mistake made defensively. It's just the ball was hit at the right place at the wrong time, and just how it unfolded. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it happens sometimes. So we're just going to have to again settle down here with bases loaded. We could get out of this inning without allowing any more runs, depending on obviously how and where they hit the ball, if they hit it. We're coming through the lineup in which Paxton has struck several of these girls out. Number 11, Smith, comes to the plate. But we do not have a place to put a batter on base. So we're going to have to throw some pitches here, try to get out of this inning. Have a ball hit, base hit up to left field. Ball is thrown in to the shortstop. 2 runs are going to score on the single, bringing the score to 3-0 with no outs. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound once again by Coach Tyre. It's unfortunate. Again, it could have easily happened for us last inning. As it appears Paxton has pitched her last pitch here in this particular game, and she can absolutely keep her head up as she comes in the dugout, and no doubt she's going to be upset, but she has pitched 6 strong innings here for the Lady Raiders, and really given up. She's given up basically 2 hits. And although these 3 runs will be credited against her, again, it's unfortunate, but this is the game of softball, like baseball and other sports. We've had opportunities. Unfortunately, we didn't take advantage last inning, and this inning the Lady Braves have given them a lot of credit. This team's here for a reason, just like we are, and we got to settle down here. We have runners at first and third with no outs. And freshman pitcher, number 3, Abby Lewis, is going to come in and try to finish this game for us. And we're going to take a short break until she is ready, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, Abby's ready. Top of the 7th. No outs. Lady Braves have scored 3 runs. And we have runners at first and second, not first and third. Abby Lewis comes in relief of Paxton Sellers, as Paxton pitched 6 strong innings. And we have a strike here, basically a swinging bunt, as you would call it. Count 1-1. And there's the bunt, but foul. Batter number 12, Alyssa Bishop, for the Lady Braves. Quiet solemn over our Red Raider crowd here. Game isn't over yet. We will get our one last at bat with an opportunity to fight our way back, score a couple runs here, as long as we can hold them to just 3, get out of this inning. We're 1 away from the top of our lineup. Courtney Carter will lead us off. And Abby to the mound. And Abby is a true freshman. A lot of potential here with her. Gaining, just like Paxton Sellers did last year, gaining a good experience here coming in this game. Ball's fouled back. Count will go 2-2. Excuse me, full count. 3-2. Ball is hit to left field by Callie Anderson. She comes up and throws hard home. Not in time. Another run scores. It's just 3 base hits in a row basically there. 3 out of 4 batters, excuse me. It's giving the Heard County Braves a 4-0 lead over the Lady Raiders here in the top of the 7th inning. Again, how quickly the tide turns. A great defensive game. All of a sudden, just what a few base hits will do. No outs. Runners at first and second. Still. Range to the plate. Foul ball. Squares the bunt. No doubt they will probably attempt to try to advance the runners here, especially with no outs. And she does successfully drop the bunt and waiting for it to roll foul, roll foul, roll foul. And the ball is going to be fair. You know, nothing you can do there. That's just good. A smart play by Caroline, hoping that ball would. She had no play at first base, just hoping the ball was going to roll foul, but it did not. All that does is gives us a force play at home for the infielders, as they are playing way in. Once again, top of the 7th, no outs. Heard County Braves lead 4-0. Have scored all 4 runs here with no outs here in the top of the 7th. Abby Lewis has come in to relieve Paxton Sellers. Count 1-0. Foul ball. Count 1-1 on Whitehead. Count 2-1 now on Whitehead. We have a pop fly. Caroline Taylor makes the play in foul territory. Finally, for the first out, this is the top of the 7th. One out, bases loaded. Jasmine Cook comes to the plate. 4 across the plate, four on the board for the Herd County Braves. Our Lady Raiders will get one more at bat. And we have a ball ripped into center field, right to our center fielder. As she makes the catch, gets the ball into third. Quickly gathered up by Caroline Taylor, keeping a run from scoring. We have 2 outs. Bases still remain loaded. We're back to the top of the lineup where this all started. These girls have batted around here in the top of the 7th inning, scoring 4 runs. Now with 2 outs, Callie Harrod led off this inning with a double. Very sharply hit ball to left center. And things sort of just started snowballing for the Lady Raiders. A good pitch, just a little low. Count 1-0. Another good-looking pitch, just a little low, I guess, for the umpire's taste. Count's going to be 2-0. For the leadoff batter, Harrod. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And we have a pop-up in the infield. Called and caught by our third baseman. Stop the bleeding here in the top of the 7th inning as our Lady Raiders give up 4 runs. We're down 4-0 here, headed to the bottom of the 7th. With one more opportunity here to at least tie and possibly take the lead, or if we don't, we fall to the losers bracket in which the Lady Raiders, just like we did last year, will play in the 9 a.m. game tomorrow morning if we fail to come back and tie or come back and win this game. That puts us early in the morning playing against a team that's playing right now, the loser of the Vidalia Indians and the Wesleyan Wolves. If we were to come back and win this game, which would be awesome. I don't know of anything better to say, Solomon, which would be great. And there's absolutely no doubt in my mind we can do this. Then we would face the winner of Vidalia Wesleyan tonight at 7:45. Otherwise, we'll be playing early in the morning, but we'll be broadcasting live here on the GHSA network. Once again, we're heading here to the bottom of the 7th. Stay tuned. Following the game, I'll do a quick wrap-up in a quick post-game segment to give you some more specific information about the brackets and where we're headed, whether we win or lose, and what's going on, the times, and this and that and the other. So stay with us, excuse me, following the bottom of the 7th here, or maybe we go into extra innings. All right, Courtney Carter leads off with a hit to second base, and the second baseman catches it and tosses it over to first base for the first out of the inning. Courtney hit a ball the last time she was up sharply to the second baseman and beat it out for an infield hit. Top of the lineup, Ashton Kite. We got to have some base hits. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. We're down 4-0. And called strike. All right, everybody's on their feet. I'm going to stand up too here. She takes ball 1. We'll count 1-1 here. One out, bottom of 7th. Lady Raiders lose 4-0. Ashton hits the ball sharply to third base. She scoops it up, tosses it over to first for the second out here in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to have a 4-run rally with 2 outs here to tie this ball game. Macy Chansey comes up with 2 outs. Ball was thrown low. Macy Chansey's left here to try to keep this game going with 2 outs. This pitcher for Heard County has done a tremendous job. Another pitch for strike. Count 2-1. And we have a ball, 3-1. As Macy works the count here, a walk would be great. As we have number 17, Caroline Taylor would be next, coming to the plate. If we could somehow muster a walk here or a hit. And she's going to muster up a hit to the left fielder. As she comes in, makes a great defensive play. That ends the inning, ends the game. This game 1 for the Lady Raiders. As we are defeated here in the game 4, officially, of the GHSA State Finals for softball. Our Lady Raiders, once again, were defeated by the number 1 team in the state. It's Heard County Braves. Paxton Sellers pitched a whale of a game for 6 innings. Unfortunately, she just could not get an out in the top of the 7th as the Herd scored 3 runs with no outs. Actually scored 4 runs with no outs. And we were, just sort of overwhelmed there. Just a couple base hits, no major mistakes in that 7th inning. We had opportunities. They had other opportunities during the course of the game to score some runs. We just want to congratulate, first of all, the Heard County Lady Braves for their victory, but also on our Lady Raiders for playing just a tough, hard-fought game. It just didn't come out our way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, quickly, now that we have been defeated, we did lose this first game, we will be playing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Encourage you to tune in live. We will be here bright and early. As the Lady Raiders, we'll find out shortly. Keep checking on the website, and I'll have the event created that will determine, I'll let us know who will be facing, whether it's Vidalia Indians or the Wesleyan Wolves. We want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank our sponsors, C. Bennett and Johnson of Alma, Okefenokee Technical College of Waycross and Alma, our Alma campus, Merle Norman of Alma, and FNB South of Alma. We want to thank them for being sponsors of our Lady Raiders as we bring you live coverage from Columbus, Georgia. My name is Brent Johnson, instructor at Bacon County High School, broadcast and video production. I'm along here with Solomon Tillman, DT Christmas on the camera. And once again, we wish it turned out a little bit better for us here this morning, or here this afternoon. But it just didn't go our way. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. For the next or the second game, the Lady Raiders. If we unfortunately, it's a double elimination. If we were to lose in the morning, we would be 2 and done. If we win, we'll play at 1 p.m. and we will be broadcasting live for that game as well. So we want to continue to support our Lady Raiders in their endeavor to get to this to the state championship game on Saturday. This just puts a little wrinkle in our plans, but there's no doubt in my mind we can battle through this and fight through and make it to that championship game. So come back and join us. I want to thank you for joining us this afternoon, and until then, Raider Nation, we will see you in the morning. Thank you.